Hello everyone and welcome back to Sea Hag Plays Pikmin. I am the Sea Hag and this is part 6, day 6 of Pikmin. I am playing the original just for those who are tuning in for the first time, potentially. I am doing the original Pikmin. I prefer the controls that way. Let's just do a quick sum up and see where we're at. It's been a couple days so I can't quite remember. Okay, so we're on this profile here. So it looks like I am on day 6. We have 9 parts, so that's good. That means we're 3 days ahead, which is fantastic. I really like the fact that we're 3 days ahead. It gives me some extra time to play if need be. At part 5, we saw me head back to the impact site, get the last piece for the impact site, as well as bump up some of my Pikmin. For those who didn't see the tutorial, I do call it a bit of a tutorial because it is how I farm large amounts of Pikmin very quickly. And it's pretty easy actually. They have some clams that you have to kind of work around some mechanics, but they give up pearls that I believe are 50 Pikmin. So now I have a choice. I can either head back to the Forest Navel or hit up a Forest of Hope. I think with what I have right now, I should be able to clear the rest of the Forest of Hope, so we're going to just head there. What I'm looking for in this specific day is there are 3 parts left, so I want to try to get all 3. The only problem I think I'm going to come into contact with is the fact that I think, and let me just double check, okay, so this little guy right here, those are, that's a part being guarded by 2 burrowing snag rats. In fact, it's in one of them. They're evil bird creatures that pop up. This one will actually be super easy to get. I just bring basically as many blue Pikmin as I can over and hammer out the 2 bridges that connect that, so we're going to go for that one first. And then this guy over here, it's a relatively easy boss fight. There's a spider here that sucks in air and spits out boulders at you, which can take out pretty much every Pikmin in your team if you're not careful. So one of 2 things, depending on how far into the day it is that I get to here, I can either sort of sneak around the side and throw as many Pikmin on the piece as possible and hope that they are fast enough to get to the ship before dying, or I can kill the boss and go from there. The only thing that'll inhibit me is this is a water-based gate that I haven't unlocked yet. This is my first time back with water Pikmin. So now that we've broken down the day, let's see what we can do. I am going to take out as many water Pikmin as I can. Sorry, blue Pikmin. Just because I need the most of them, I think, today. And I'm going to bolster them up because I don't need yellows today. I'm going to bolster them up with some reds because the reds are stronger than the regular Pikmin. However, one of the first things I am going to do here is I want to make sure that my Pikmin are as strong as fast as possible. So I'm going to just attack the grass in the first, in the opening area here. There's 2 patches. This one has this one only has the 1 right now. 2, perfect. That should, if I maneuver my Pikmin correctly, give me 100 flowers, or damn close to it. Oh no, I see 1 or 2 leaf Pikmin, but that is okay. That's a wall. Alright, so let's just clear these out a bit. 1. And I will use them only if I have time at the end of the day. For these. Because I don't, today is not a make Pikmin kind of day. Today is the kind of day where it's like, I need to be efficient, I need to be fast, and already I've run into a wall. So, let's go. So this is a neat puzzle. You can't actually get this piece without blue Pikmin, just because of the 2 bridges. You have to literally bridge a gap. Oh my god, stop. It's the one of the problems I have with Pikmin games is that sometimes the Pikmin like to just grab onto things and you're just left alone. Trying to wrangle them. It's like herding cats sometimes, only cats are a little bit more intelligent. So the red Pikmin are putting in some work here. It is a shorter bridge, so they should actually get together. Oh, it's already done. Fabulous. One thing that I am tempted to, but will not because I've had it fail spectacularly before, is when this bridge almost reaches the end, I think to myself, oh, it's close, I'll throw them. Unfortunately, the bridge is further out than you think it is, usually, and only the yellow Pikmin throw far distances. So last time I played this, I was like, yeah, chuck, 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 and a few made it, but I killed way too many red. Was not fun. Go. So some folks might be wondering, well, Sea Hag, you called this a speedrun in your description, and yes I did, even though I have said that it is not in fact a speedrun. What I mean by that is that I have played this game so much, I find this game has phenomenal replayability in my opinion, and so though it is technically not a speedrun, which is correct, I am very efficient at my parts, so I will inevitably finish further ahead, which is kind of nice. Now, one thing I am worried about, and it looks like my worries are probably unfounded, is there were some bulb orbs through here, and I do have 77 Pikmin in my cohort. I heard someone grab something. I will go deal with them in a moment. But I do have 70 some odd Pikmin in my cohort, so I should be able to take things out fairly quickly, and I will grab my the rest of my reds shortly. There we go. I am bringing a few reds with me up to this boss, just because I want the extra damage boost, and I don't have 100 blue Pikmin right now. Thank you. So because these are red and one blue, I do have to throw them up on this ledge first. It's a fairly straightforward puzzle, but there is another there they go. There is a gate up top that we gotta grab, and it is a black gate, which is the hardest gate to take down. It'll take the longest amount of time. Again, fortunately, I do have 100, and all but one are flower Pikmin, so it should theoretically go quickly and keep us on time to get our parts. We already have one down, and we're approaching the halfway point, so this is not the best case scenario, but we're doing pretty well, and I think we should come out of this fairly fine. So as you can see there, that, my friends, is the spider demon thing. I do not know its name, and believe me, I have retained so many names of these silly creatures from all the times I've played this game. I don't know. All I know is he sucks in through the little tiny blowhole, and he spits rocks at you and wants your Pikmin to die. Fortunately, when you do throw it in, because he's impervious to damage at this point, but when you throw a Pikmin and it gets sucked up into the blowhole, his back actually opens up. It's a really cool animation, and he gets a vulnerable underlayer that you then throw as many Pikmin as you can at it in the time. When he closes his back, they will fall off. He shakes them off. They do not die, unlike some of the other bad guys that we find in this game. An example of that would be the Wollywogs, the frogs. They kind of jump up and slam on you. Even if you are overwhelming them, they will kill your Pikmin. You kind of have to pile on all at once. Alright, here goes the deadly game, I'm going to call it. So you kind of have to balance. You got to throw a few, because it's hard sometimes to time it exactly, at least I find. Now, this looks really easy, but again, I have done this like several times now. Oh god, I was not expecting, even though I have done this several times, I was not expecting it to finish that quickly. So this actually is one of our mandatory parts. It helps with the radiation and is, if I'm not mistaken, key to Olimar being able to get off this planet, being Earth, this lovely oxygen-rich atmosphere that apparently he hates. So even though I said I wasn't going to get more Pikmin today, I do feel that capitalizing on the, this is going to sound so morbid, the corpses of our enemies is, especially the big ones, is a good opportunity to just top up our numbers a little bit more. The next boss, the Burrowing Snagrats, I'm going to try to exchange probably half of my Pikmin. No, I'm going to keep the blues, actually. With the meager reds I have. It's just, I'll explain... No, actually, I can do this. We're going to do this in a sneaky way, a way that I don't think I've done before, because I do want to bolster up my forces a little bit with some more red Pikmin, just because they do pack a little bit more of a punch. And as you can see there, the number of blue Pikmin went up fairly significantly from that boss. Yeah, and actually I think this is the best way to do it, because I do have to wipe out a couple of the bigger bulb orbs while I'm here, because I don't think I've been here since I got my yellow Pikmin. And when our lovely Pikmin friends try to bring the part home, they may die. There we go. Okay, so this is not something I necessarily recommend unless you know where to throw them. So the boss up here, they are called the Burrowing Snagrats, because they burrow into the ground. And I can never remember how far in they pop, but I know this edge is okay. And you'll see why I've taken the blue with me. The only thing really that'll tell me if I did this smart is... Okay, I did get that gate last day. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. So the Burrowing Snagrats... Aw, sharts. We're just gonna make this work. Because the piece doesn't have to come back through here. And we are cutting it close on time. There are 2 Burrowing Snagrats in this area. That's not good. They are relatively annoying bosses because you can only attack their heads. You do damage otherwise, but the most damage comes from booping them on the schnoz. And then when they do come out of the ground, they either come out completely or just their head. So you kind of have to maneuver around that mechanic. So there's a picture of it, or a shot of it coming all the way. Oh, shit. Well. They're pretty good at killing, so I've just lost 3 of my beautiful blue babies. No! And I'm going to stay on this Snagrat because this is the one with the piece. You do not technically have to... Oh, shit. No, Roger! Alright. We're just going to throw. We're just going to throw this. We're just... Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll spend a day getting them up again. But I am focusing and targeting this Snagrat... Ah, good. This Snagrat specifically because this is the one with the piece. The one closer to the edge... The one closer to the edge is, let me double check, is the holder of said piece. So, it's okay. Ah, shit. Couple. I've lost 9. It's okay. We'll get it right back in a moment. Now, if I did this correctly, my hopefully intelligent Pikmin will... Oh, shit. Well, this is now a social experiment. Oh, fart. I do not do what I just fucking did. Long story short, I did not push this box all the way to the end. So therefore, the Pikmin register it as a impeded path. I'm going to do my best to kill these... oh, shit. I don't care if a couple... Oh, that is more than a couple dying. Alright, long story short, don't do what I just freaking did. Oh, there's a baby one that's been feasting as well. No. Okay, so after today, I will have to waste a day back in the first area due to the fact that I have... This is just distracting. I have just lost so many of my babies. And I'm very sad. Alright, come on, you three. Oh, you two. We're just gonna make our way downtown. Pick up the rest of these Pikmin. This is a good day. No. It was an efficient day. But unfortunately, we've had too many fatalities for my personal taste, but that is okay. We were able, though, to take out a couple bosses at one time and upgrade our ship's capabilities, which means I will unlock the final level. Though because I already have all the types of Pikmin, I do not intend to go back there until I have gone through the Forest Navel. And you will get this the second last time the Dolphin's capabilities are upgraded. Beauty. I think everybody is here. Let's check. Boom, boom. Good. Okay, so I was able to bump us back up to 100 Pikmin. That's not as bad as I thought it was. And now comes the worst part of the day, when the game tells you exactly how many lives have been lost. Oh, these poor little babies. Alright. I didn't leave any behind though, so that's good. I don't think I've left any behind yet this playthrough. We will see in a moment if that makes me a liar.
6 days since impact. I have managed to increase the range of the dolphin. Look from the dolphin's portal as it launches ever higher into the sky. I see a vast wetland in the deep parts of the forest. I shall call it the distant spring. I can begin my exploration of it tomorrow. For now, I must sleep.
Oh, shoot. So I was right. I have left none behind. But as you can see, my reds took a hard dip. So I will have to take one more day to go and replenish. What I will do is I'm going to just skip that day because it will not be a day for y'all to watch. It's just going to be me doing my Pikmin farming, and I will meet you again on day 8, which will be part 7 of this Let's Play Sea Hag Plays, pardon me, and is gassy, while playing Pikmin, the original for the GameCube. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe and comment below the next game that you would like seen in this Let's Play series. I will be doing one game at a time, so the next game is still up in the air as I make my way through the rest of this and get the videos up on YouTube. So thank you, please, for subscribing and liking and watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Bye!